Hey guys, welcome. Just got back to the couch here. I was off getting a cup of coffee. And we all know this is necessary, but definitely good to see you guys. Toby Fox, DD Plays, Brad6360. Good morning. Afternoon. Okay, so it's my morning. Wanda, good to see ya. Hello. Alright guys, not quite sure what all we're going to do today. I think we're just going to kind of do a lot of today by ear. Kale. Thankfully, I'm all out of all that fun stuff. So yeah, there will be no leafy greens today. But there should be no death today. So, you know, I think it'll all be okay. Alright folks, got coffee in hand. I know last night before I signed off, we kind of mentioned maybe hitting up Akkala, you know, start working on our ancient set. I'd kind of like to see, you know, where I'm at with that. Now, I don't know if I can actually afford to buy it yet. There's only one way to really find out is to go out there and see. So, yeah, I would like to detour, you know, just for a moment and check that out. Okay, Tubby Fox, we'll see you later. Thanks for checking in, though. Dandelion greens, Dee Dee? Ironically, my front lawn is full of those. Yeah, kale. I can't actually eat it. There's some kind of a chemical in there, and it starts making my mouth react. Like, I don't know, I don't think it's allergic, but maybe it is. I've never really asked a doctor about it. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like I'm eating jalapenos or something at some point. It turns real peppery and spicy, and then, I don't know, I just can't tolerate it. My mouth starts swelling up, so it's probably more allergic than anything, but, yeah, I can get away with a few bites. And yes, I think those few bites are not yummy. Disgusting is such a strong word. Collect mushrooms. Got it. Sell those elixirs. Yes, thank you for the reminder. I will sell the gemstones that I can sell. I'll definitely get those elixirs sold. Not only that, I'm curious to see how close I was on my memory to see, you know, what they sell for. So yeah, don't want to forget that. Yeah, I know, I need to remember to make those smoothies. I don't know, Dee Dee. I was going to go with it's against my religion, but I didn't think anybody would buy it, so I went with the allergies. Alright, so I'm just going to let the horse do the work at this point. It should more or less run us right up to the tower that I want to unlock. And that'll really open up the map here for us, but just to kind of show you, I took this road up here, and then I took a real quick right, right where the map dropped off. But again, from this point, the horse should literally take you right to it. So yeah, I had a lot of fun playing last night. Wow. A lot of Lionel killing. Nugula hunt, which I was having a little bit of trouble with my technique there. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I was off. I was having trouble baiting them for one, and then I was having trouble, you know, getting my bomb to detonate for the stun on top of that. So just, yeah, it was kind of a rough little bit of hunting there. Oh no, did I eat the elixirs? Because I ran out of space? Oh no, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, because I was using crickets, and those were those sliver stamps. Son of a gun. Well, thanks for paying attention. I certainly was not. So that's super unfortunate. I guess I'll have to recook them if I do want to sell them. Kind of late to, you know, reload a save and... yeah. And here I am, like, totally bypassing the tower I came for. It's fun being me. Okay, there are some goodies right around here, but I just kind of want to get up and on the tower. That's gonna pop. Might as well one-hit this dude while we're at it. 4! Oh, it didn't break. Give me my free meal that I'll never eat. Or I'll eat it now just to get rid of it. Alright, I am going to get rid of that guy just because it feels like it's the right thing to do. Not only that, I kind of want to check that chest, even though I'm 99% sure it's nothing I really want. You know, you just can't help yourself. When there's a chest, you open it. It's kind of like automated. Forget I just said anything. I might actually want that. And now you know. Oh yeah, no free monster parts on these guys. But back here off the bridge, you should still get them. Okay, now there is him, so I'm going to try to ignore. I don't really want to get into a fight with him without my ancient arrows. Kind of funny, there's a cave here in TOTK. And now I kind of see why. That opening is just covered up by dirt here in this game. I've kind of been wondering about that. Oh, what am I doing? Wasting stam. Whoops, what just happened? Oh, timeout. Did I just see an opening in that window? I've never noticed that before. Are you guys seeing this? That looks more like it's a glitch, though. I don't think I can actually go in there, but I'm going to try anyway. Yeah, okay, that looks like it's glitched. Like they didn't quite fill that in or something. I don't see a chest in there or any loot. Just funny that, you know, as many times as I've climbed up this tower, I've never noticed that before. And this is usually the route I take. Doggone it. Or maybe this isn't the usually the route I take. I think I tend to come up here from the southernmost side. So I think I'm close, but I might be off on my footing a little bit, exactly where I'm scaling this. Quite a climb, though. A couple of Korok seeds here, too. I've probably already blown right past them, as a matter of fact. You know, speaking of Koroks, I do need to make a better effort. Yeah, honestly, let me get the map, because I'm kind of rusty. Actually, it might be right over there. Yeah, here's that loose weapon. Okay, I think I'm in the right spot here. If this is not a Korok seed, then I'm not in the right spot. This is not a Korok seed. God, I love the jumpsuit. Okay, so there's a Korok seed here. I must have just been on the totally, you know, opposite side of where I thought I was there. We'll sort it out. So I think I mentioned I just woke up, and wow, I am tired today. So today is probably going to be a pretty good blooper reel opportunity. I'm saying that in advance. Because it just dawned on me, I said I don't plan on dying today, but that's probably going to happen for some silly reason. Probably more than once. Shiny! Oops. So is he. Beep, 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 beep. How did I play this level again? Because I don't remember dealing with guardians when I came up here. Yeah, I'm really all turned upside down and backwards. I just had that knee-jerk reaction to reach for Ascend. That is not this game. I was just talking about that last night, too. Hey, Sunny family, good to see you today. Hope you are having a wonderful weekend. Ah, someone's got my number. Oh, it's a silver. Maybe I need to pay a little bit of attention here, otherwise I'll have to leave you guys an IOU for, you know, the kale and spinach intake. Okay, I don't remember having all this difficulty getting in here, so yeah, I must be doing this wrong. Or I just totally remember it wrong, which is the more likely. I've got quite an inventory going on here. So, I don't know if now's a good time to admit I may or may not have been looking for a rock hammer just now. That's what I was doing in my inventory that whole time. And now the cat's out of the bag. Yeah, thankfully no gloom hands up here. Yes, I'm glad to hear you're having good weather. Ours is hot. It turned summer like yesterday, and it turned summer fast. Like, normally I like sitting outside in the heat, but there was a point I was just like, I can't be out here. Actually, no, that was the day before. Yesterday I was too busy running around doing other stuff, but it was actually a little bit more bearable, so it worked out, I suppose. Yes, very tired indeed. I just had kind of a restless night. I don't know, I kept waking up. It was just one of those, I think maybe I overslept the night before and got too much sleep, and then I just wasn't tired last night. Oh, check this out, guys. Gold Bobcan. Oh, hi. He's coming after me, too. I'm sitting there admiring it, and I'm just, like, standing there. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Gold Bobcan. Okay, so gold Lionels are very close. Wait, I think I already knew I had gold Bobcans. I might have just temporarily forgotten that fact. I think we saw those somewhere else. See, I guess I'm waiting on other goldies to start popping up. I'll go ahead and just trash that because it won't last very long in a fight. Go ahead and bone suit. Make the most of it. Oh, I tried to get the frozen damage. That did not work out. And you know what else I think I'd like to do today is get some of the not barbarian, but yeah, even that. We're going to Akkala. I might go after the travel medallion, you know, just kind of make it a thing. Not only that, monster parts up there. Yeah, Arya. I found that out real quick. That was a real stark reminder there. While I was standing there watching him just charge. That's right, Vidia was on the way to Rito. Okay. See, I just kind of temporarily had forgotten that. I don't know why I got all excited there for no reason. Whoa, that was not backflip. What happened there? Maybe the gloom, like, disrupted it? Wouldn't that... Whoa. Okay, it's getting real here real quick. I might be leaving that IOU after all. Honestly, I think I normally kill that archer. It's been so long since I've been here, I'm literally forgetting all the steps. Oh yeah, and I'm tired. That's right, you gotta pop the eyeball. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be safe from Mr. Ice Archer over there. Come on, Link, get out of that. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to fight him. Whoops. So let's go ahead and get this guy knocked out. Oh, look at that Savage Sword. That thing is just doing it. Too bad they don't, like, take gloom damage. And honestly, I don't feel like gloom stomping just to collect whatever loot he was gonna have, so I'll let him live for now. Because I'm a nice guy. Ah, nuts. It's usually easier to manage this when it's not raining. There we go. Kind of tricky to do that. Anyway. I remember kind of tripping up there. Rain or shine. And wow, I am hungry. That just started happening. I guess my my metabolism is firing up. Alright guys, so, you know, I talk an awful lot about Gerudo, but here in BOTW, I kind of like a lot of different regions equally for a lot of different reasons, and I really like Akkala here in BOTW. I don't know, there's just a lot of randomstuff.com here. Yeah, Sonny. Point in fact, I remember like getting excited about that a few days ago. I can't remember where we saw it now exactly, but they had definitely switched over. And I don't know why I had forgotten that. You know, when I saw that Goldie just a second ago, it was like... I guess because last night I was really trying to figure out what bump I was getting in which enemy based on the weapon drops. And so, you know, when I logged in today and saw that Goldie, I was like, oh, there it is! And I was like, wait a minute, wait, no, we've already seen these. Alright, guys, yeah, just Akkala, you know, lots to do. We got the Great Fairy Fountain here, which, you know, if I have to choose between Ancient Suit and that, I'm going to buy the Ancient Suit first, because that's 10,000 rupees. Wowzers. So if memory serves, we've already gotten the other 3 fairy fountains. Yeah, so for right now I'm just going to kind of bypass. I'm going to go straight to the tech lab. I know there's a lot of stuff here, guys. You know, we'll come back through and do some proper farming, looting. Not only that, these islands are super fun. This is super fun. Yeah, just a lot of good stuff to do here. I probably want to go ahead and get this shrine activated, though, for future warping purposes. Yeah, Toby Fox, I'm kind of feeling the maze. I really want to get my travel medallion. Not only that, all the guardians that are in there to kill, so I might have to branch off and go find a major test of strength real quick, which, ironically, there's one right here in Akkala, but I do not yet have the dragon scale that we need in order to open said shrine. So, I don't know. I might just have to go back over to the Hauntno area, hit that major test of strength, since I know I've got quick access to it. Get a few guardian weapons so I can go into that maze, you know, and do a little bit of guardian killing, get my monster parts. Which we have the inventory to support all that, so yeah. Okay, now, speaking of tests of strengths, I think this is one. So yeah, we're going to come back to this. But I will take a moment and get a very quick Korok seed or two. Or many. On the way here. I'm getting better with these offering trays, by the way. Wow, did I have a tough time getting stuff to land in these when I first started playing? No, I have not found Kilton yet. That's another goodie we can go do. Kilton's going to be important. I want to start stocking up on monster extract for my 30-minute meals. And we're going to be hitting the Rito Village Divine Beast here real soon, guys. Probably right after I'm done fooling around in Akkala here, as a matter of fact. So ironically, I'm going to be following a similar thought process to my TOTK walkthrough that I just did. You know, not intentionally, just kind of the way it worked out, depending on where certain loot was. But yeah, I really want to do Gerudo, get another Divine Beast done, so that'll open up the Fang and Bone store just a little bit more. We can buy just a couple more elixirs each time we go visit. Alright, let's... I don't know why these always trip me up. I'm always afraid I'm grabbing the wrong apple because I used to do that so many times. So I really have to focus in now and make sure I'm not doing that. I did not sacrifice the Korok yet in TOTK. I don't know, it sounds like a funny thing to just do one day if I can, you know, remember, but I've been doing the lives down in the depths mostly. So I just, you know, there's no Koroks down there, and it hasn't really crossed my mind. But yeah, that's something I'll definitely do, you know, when I see a good Korok killing opportunity. Sunny Family, so yeah, the monster extract, it's hit and miss, so that's why I say you really need to stock up on them to do it. But Eventide specifically is one of the challenges. I like a good, high-level, 30-minute stealth meal going in, you know, so I can run around, get my lizards collected, you know, climb around and tickle the Hinox's belly where he doesn't wake up. And then, of course, the Master Sword Trials, I like to get good 30-minute defense stuff going. So, you know, I've got a good head start, and I've got that half damage coming in at the beginning of each of the floor trials. So you can eat that before going in to each of the 3 stages. So yeah, to cook those, it's God, what is it? I think I tossed 4 of whatever, and kind of like what I do with the Mighty Bananas, and then 1 monster extract. And again, it's going to be hit and miss. You might end up with a 1-minute, you know, low-level garbage meal that you just have to eat to clear inventory. You might end up with, you know, a 10-minute low-level or some ridiculousness. But sometimes, randomly, you're going to end up with that 30-minute high-level. And you just can't beat it. So again, there's very specific reasons I cook those. The problem is you go through a lot of monster extract, you know, getting to the one meal that you're really trying to get to. And that's where, you know, getting Divine Beasts done in a timely manner and revisiting the Fang and Bone shop really come into play early game. And guys, we're still very early game. I know the map looks like, you know, it's otherwise, but we've barely put time into this. We've only just begun. So much to do here that we haven't even scratched the surface on yet. Regions we haven't even touched. So So yeah, we're in real good shape. And if I can get real close to getting the super suit, Ancient Prof, that'll really push it forward. So yeah, the stealth, my recipe for that is the monster extract and then 4 silent princesses. That should, you know, eventually yield that good high level 30-minute. The mighty bananas are a good bet for attack power. And those come in handy, not like you necessarily need them for challenges, but, you know, if you're going to go out on a really, really big, long hunt, it's just nice to be able to eat 1 attack power meal. You know, you got a full 30 minutes there working. You just got plenty of time, you know. But more specifically, the Master Sword Trials, I think my recipe for that is 4 iron shrooms and the monster extract. Or 4 armored carp, that should do you justice. Armored prongy, probably even better. And I'm sure you can mix and match those a little bit, but I would stay from the armored Morarth, or whatever. Armorarth. That thing. That tends to dumb the power of the quality down. It's kind of like the Mighty Thistle of the defense world. But yeah, I mean, you could do that with, like, speed-up meals, you know, if you just want a good 30-minute long, running around, zipping around on your feet real fast. That would be 4 of the Fleet Lotus Seeds and 1 Monster Extract. And I also find cooking those during blood moons, I think. Now, I haven't done scientific testing on this, but it just feels like when I'm doing that during blood moons, I tend to get better yields on those 30-minute high level versus not trying to cook those up during blood moons. But before cooking with your monster extract, guys, I would recommend dropping that save, just in case, you know, you pump out 20 monster meals and none of them are 30-minute high level, because that's happened to me too. You can simply reload save, try it again. And then what happens is if one magically does spawn, I drop another save. I'm keeping it. And then I keep going. You know, unless it took me a really long time to get that one, then I may not drop the save. But, like, if it happens right away, yeah, absolutely I would save. Alright, guys. This shrine is a doozy. Oh, good to know you got tons of rupees there. Yeah, I know. I do a lot of this on the fly, so it's hard to know in advance, you know, what to type. And I noticed, too, sometimes the old thumbnail that I replaced doesn't show up. Some other thumbnail does. So it's probably me, you know. I'm still learning technology. But I'm doing my best. Yeah, no, I didn't even think about the blue flame yet. Thanks, Toby. Okay, Arya, good to know. Now, I knew the dragon shards. I didn't know it was the same thing as monster extract. Like, I've never seen a dragon shard give me a 30-minute. But maybe, and I just didn't grind on them hard enough. So thank you for letting me know that. Oh, Toby Fox. So yeah, the face cam. Honestly, putting my image on videos was brand new to my channel. I had never done that before. Whoa, look at me go! I wanted to make sure I knocked that ball into the park. Or out of the park. So it was an experiment. You know, I had never done that before. It was something I don't think I really ever even intended on doing. But in my mind, if I was going to do a live stream, I had to be on there. And I don't know why I ever thought that, but... Anyway, yeah, so it was an experiment, you know. Anyway, I got some feedback saying, you know, it was kind of throwing people off because my Breath of the Wild videos never had me in there before. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, that makes total sense. And I didn't consider that. So basically what I wanted to do was, you know, now that I've got a bunch of lives out with my image in there, I wanted to do 1 or 2 where I didn't. This way viewers could kind of compare, you know. they'd have both on there that they could watch, kind of see what it felt like, see how they liked one versus the other, if they even really cared either way, you know. It might just be same, and that's fine too. So again, just, you know, experimenting, trying to get a feel for what folks like. Wow, I might have hit that first try, and this is the one I normally always miss. Ooh, it almost got out, but we got it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's nothing I really want. It's like a flame or ice something or other. Dragon Horn gives you guarantee 30 minutes. Guys, I never knew that. Maybe I just didn't... My mind is kind of popping right now, like... Okay, good to know. Thanks, Pammy Cakes. Good to see you, by the way. Welcome. Yeah, guys, thanks. My mind is blown. Like, I've never... Either I've never cooked with those monster parts, or I did, and I just had totally forgotten about it, you know, over time. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing with your knowledge, guys. Much appreciated. And I'll definitely demonstrate that here at some point. So you're saying it's the Dragon Horn. Got it. I'll try to remember that. Matter of fact, I could, you know, warp away real quick. Go to, Pharaoh. Hit up our good friend the Electric Dragon, grab a quick horn, and just make a quick meal up. I probably need to do a little bit of cooking anyway. Just because, you know, I accidentally ate the selling elixirs that I made with Lionel guts. Just not paying attention, you know, me being me. Yep, coffee's about out. I might have to take a real quick 2-minute intermission here in a few minutes. I'm going to get up to the tech lab first. But I am definitely getting real close to a refill. Wow, I really cannot believe I trashed those elixirs. I really wasn't with it. Alright guys, so good strong selling elixir. Any random critter, it doesn't matter. The guts are what matter. See, I'm just going to go ahead and do something I'm not going to mistakenly eat. I really don't have a ton of spare stuff, but... I'll try to remember all the hot weather protection... low-level stuff is for selling. So just so that you guys can compare, we can also do the same thing with Lionel hooves. And again, any random critter. Okay, good, another low level, so I know what I'm doing there. You can do the same with any guts. So if you just got a ton of Moblin guts, use those. If you got a ton of Bobkin guts, use those. They might not sell as strong, but they add up. You know, if you got 10 of those or something, it really, you know, starts making a big difference on your selling power. But just out of curiosity, I'm going to try to cook up a few different ones and get a feel for how much they do sell for. I'm real tempted to use those, but I think I might need those for some of my bone suit. I honestly don't even know anymore where I'm at with that. But I mean, we can always farm them. They're quick enough and easy enough to kill. So it is all good. This will give us a real good idea of what sells for what. And I think the one thing I haven't touched on yet is Hanok's guts. I don't really know if I need those for anything super important. Mugdila guts, I know I need those for stuff that's important. But golly, I got quite a lot. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice a few of those for science here. Tubby Fox, how tall am I? Like in real life? Am I reading that right? Alright guys, that'll give us the gist here of what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of Beetle. Yeah. And pay attention so I don't give up a Beetle, like I typically normally do. Oh yeah, Ancient Arrow, totally forgot. We get a free one for doing a Divine Beast. I have not talked to Beetle since then, apparently. Okay, so I want him to see what I've got. I'm going to go right to meals. All of these right here. Okay, so that was the Lionel Guts, guys. Holy guacamole, that's even more expensive than I remember it being. I remembered that being like 1,500 or something. Wowzers. Okay, so that was the Lionel Guts, and I think I bumped down to Lionel Hooves. Again, it's not as impressive, but they add up. You know, you tend to get a lot more Lionel Hooves. So cook them up, guys, if you don't need the parts for anything else. I think that was the Bobkin Guts. I think that was the Moblin Guts. So those are pretty comparable, it turns out. And then that was the Mugdila Guts. So I can only imagine Hinox Guts would be pretty comparable to that elixir right there. So yeah, guys. I got 1,800, 1,900, say, for Quick Mass A2000. We're going to see what this bumps up to when I'm done selling everything. And that was just creating selling power out of stuff I was never going to use anyway. You know, like I said, I only recommend doing that if you got a ton of this stuff. You know, keep in mind you're going to need some of those guts for certain suit upgrades, so you kind of might want to figure out what you want to upgrade first before you start, you know, just cooking up all your guts. So yeah, we jumped up to 6,500. I haven't even started selling gemstones yet. That is absolutely insane. So normally, you know, gemstone flow isn't a problem, but I'm here so early, like, I don't know if the gemstones alone would have cut it. So in real life, I'm not very tall. I'm about average height for a male, I guess. I'm about 6'8". Or 6'8", wow. 5'8", I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, I'm 5 foot 8 inches tall. I don't know what that is in centimeters. I used to. I don't anymore. Alright guys, we are here, and it is raining. Typical. It seems like I remember talking an awful lot about this in my first walkthrough, how it's always raining here. And it might be one of those things where you just have to leapfrog it, you know, start, get a torch or two lit, it'll rain. In fact, I used to eat a high-speed meal here just so I could, you know, try to hit as many torches as I could with the time that I did have. So I guess what I'll do is just get over there, get myself a wooden weapon, you know, for the blue flame. And I'll be ready to go for when it does stop raining. How's that? Yeah, Brad. How right you are. I mean, I just did that one Lionel hunt, and I really banked. Like, you know, right after that Blood Moon, I really considered going around and getting them all again. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill one of these moblins here for the weapon that he's holding. Actually, that one would work perfectly. Where'd it go? No! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Nuts. Oh, I'm full. That's right, I picked that stinking thing up. Okay, so as soon as the rain stops here, I'm gonna get to work on the blue flame. I normally don't deal with all these moblins unless I really have to. I don't really have to. So I guess we'll just hang out here. I'll catch up on comments real quick, but I will drop a save in case I'm not paying attention and I look up and it was daylight for like an hour and a half. Yeah, Sonny, so gem drops with any silver is awesome, but the Lionels really pump them out. Not only that, I tend to see a lot of star fragments. I only think I saw one last night, which that's not the norm for me. I normally get a couple at least on a good hunt. Maybe, you know, when they turn gold we'll get better drops for those, but again, you know, star fragments, you don't need them for everything. At some point you can start selling those also. But yeah, the gemstones, guys, I really haven't been going out doing a bunch of silver enemy killing in my walkthrough. I've been shiny rocked a lot and just trying to get through the walkthrough, but yeah, normally, like, in master mode, I got all the cash I'll ever need within a couple of hours of gameplay, because I'm just going around killing a bunch of silver stuff. The Lionels is just kind of like icing on the cake. You get the weapon drops, you know. Yeah. Love me my Lionel hunts. The roast fish, I actually eat those roast fish. So a lot of times if I just want to, you know, fill up a little bit of my red, instead of using a hearty meal, I'll just resort to roasted fish, which, you know, I need to cook up a whole bunch of them. Because what I've got in my inventory right now isn't going to get me very far. And I know I keep talking about that, but honestly I figured I'd be getting up to the volcano region pretty soon, and I'd be able to just toss them on the ground and do it that way. But, yeah, I might have to roast a bunch up before I even get there. Well, we'll play that by ear. No, I did not bring the torch, but I just picked up another wooden weapon. That'll do the same. A Scooby-Doo show without Scooby-Doo? That doesn't make any sense. Who's in charge? Yes, sir, Brad, I sure do. You must remember that from the first playthrough there. Every now and again, I would just kind of flip over to those and start chewing on them. Again, it just kind of cuts down on the need for farming. It's more of a convenience thing than anything. Alright, guys, so we have daylight. I am going to drop another save. See how far we can't get. And I like to drop that save before I consume the meal. Because, you know, if it starts raining again immediately, you don't want to have eaten the meal for no reason. And yes, I have had playthroughs where I just watched that tick away the whole time it was raining. Not awesome. So yeah, speed meal, just kind of dodge and weave. Oh, and I just gave that moblin an ice weapon. That was not intelligent. And I like to put the weapon away, oops, each time I kind of light a new torch. And I'm not sure, I've never really, you know, again, done scientific testing on this, but I think it helps a little bit with helping the weapon to last. I think. But you know, when I'm being chased, that's not the time to stand there putting the weapon away, so I'll just kind of keep on going. If I can make it to this next one before it starts raining, that'll be real good. Excellent. Okay, I think I make my way up around this next bend, if memory serves. And that's another reason for the speed meal, guys. You can kind of just stay away from stuff and just, you know, concentrate on what you're trying to do here. You know, where the blue flame is concerned. And once I get up to here, I try to stay left as much as I can, again, just to avoid some bad boy trouble. And we don't get another torch here for quite a while. Those wolves are going to ruin my whole day. Okay, as soon as I get out of the woods here, there should be another torch coming into view, right on cue. Excellent. I'm actually surprised I was able to do all this in one go without a rainstorm. That is the exception, not the rule. Okay, we no longer need the use of that weapon, so I will toss it away. W's food is healthy for Link. Yeah, and it shows. Alright, so that is gone. And in the interest of, you know, trying to get ready for my super suit here, I want to get the parts that I can while I can. But yeah, going over to the maze, that's going to be real good for farming. I don't think I can scoop that one up. More goodies over here. Okay, those are not activating. But I know there's a ton of them over here. Not to mention a Korok seed. Oh, DD, I already knocked that Guardian out preemptively. I forgot to mention that, though, so thank you for mentioning that in the comment there. So that Guardian I killed, guys, that wasn't just for fun. I knew that would be an issue, you know, trying to get the blue flame up, and I totally spaced on mentioning that. There's our good friend, the Korok seed. So just out of curiosity, do I have Bullet Steel or Joker Plays joining us today? Ancient Shaft. Haven't seen many of those drop lately. Kind of wondering if I'm having one of those playthroughs where I'm going to be super short on that one, you know, super annoying monster part that you just can't seem to get anywhere. And then that's the one thing that holds you up, you know, from completing your set. Okay, there might be another one here somewhere that, you know, I'm just having an issue activating, but I'm just going to go ahead and call it good enough. Got the Korok seed, rock and roll. Let's go ahead and knock out our tech lab. Okay, roger that, Brad. Good to see you, though. Have a good one if we don't see you again. Thanks for hanging. I totally got turned around right there. Tech lab is this way. Hey, Jorvin D, good to see you. I don't know if I said that right. Good to see you again, though. Coming back to the root game. Good stuff. Just kind of curious if you gave that Lego a try, what you thought of it. Alright guys, so we need to talk to Robbie, and I don't know if he'll do that while I'm wearing my scary set, so let me go ahead and unequip that here real quick. Oh, that's right, he wants to see you naked anyway to see a scar or something. I knew there was a reason I took my clothes off here, I just forgot about that piece of it. Okay, roger that. Good to know. Just whenever you, if you ever do decide, just, you know, I am curious to know what you think of it is all. I met a child. I don't think it matters how you answer Robbie here. Alright, Area, have a good day. Good to see you. If we don't see you again, have a good day. Alright. Robbie's research. Alright, let's see how I did with... Oh yeah, so we can definitely buy that. Where the rupees are concerned, where I cannot buy it yet, is where the ancient cores are concerned. Ouch. See, I'm going to have to go out on a quick guardian hunt if I even want to consider buying this right now. But hey, at least we know where we're at. So guys, I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to quite get this. Not only that, even if I was able to get it by some, miracle, I wouldn't have been able to upgrade it to set bonus. And that's one of the main reasons I do such an early castle raid. So yeah, moving forward from here, what I probably want to do is just go ahead and hold my horses for right now. Actually, how many arrows do I have? Stand by. I might invest in some arrows. 4. Okay, that'll knock out the 4 flying guardians and the mace, so I am golden. And then when we go do our castle raid, I'll get a whole bunch more for free. So yeah, we're good to go, guys. Now, if I want to do the whole Fang and Bone thing and actually do a quest, I think you have to talk to her, ask her about her son or something. I normally don't bother with all that. I just go over there and find him. But you know what? I'll just go ahead and do that. Kind of show you guys in the walkthrough here. Oops. Oh, it's nighttime. I can't talk to her right now. Disregard. Alright, so, can't really remember what I like to wear over there. I don't think it really matters. Unless I'm gonna bone suit, but I know before we go over there I need to do a quick major here. Get some weaponry. Get some weapons. The weapons, you wascal, you wabbit. Look at me, running around shiny rocking the place. You know, it just dawned on me, there's another major test of strength we could hit up super fast, and that's almost within flying reach of the Tabantha Tower. There might be a little bit of rock wall climbing to do there, but that would be a good one to hit up for sure. Okay, these weapons are good to take into the labyrinth. You know, I could have just bought the 2 pieces of the armor that I could have just for the resistance, you know, take a lot less damage. I didn't do that. Just not really thinking that through very well. Alright guys, major test of strength. My strategy is pretty quick and straightforward. I just like to whip a quick shield out right away. I like to keep shock arrows at the ready. I like to have a good 2-handed swinging weapon, get right behind them. Get a good sturdy shield out. Attack power meal, rock and roll. Okay, so right behind him here, should be able to miss all of his attacks. It ain't nothing but a thing. Now he'll get away from us here at some point, and that's okay. That's what the shock arrows are for, exactly. Once again, get behind him, nothing but a thing. And there goes that, which is okay. Just to keep... Actually, this is probably going to break soon. I've been using it. So at this point, just go there and finish him off. Cannot believe that sword didn't bust yet. I've been using it too. I might be able to get to that other one in time. I don't know. The meal's going to be awful close. Yeah, I need to clear a little inventory for... And honestly, I never remember to pull this out in a pickle. I always just, you know, shock arrow my enemy. So, its intended purpose was probably righteous, but I just never remembered to do it, so... Yeah. Long throw. Long throw. Major test of strength. Tabantha Tower, where are you? Okay, so that is like right here. There's actually a memory there too, which I don't think I've gone back and talked to Impa yet. So none of those memories will have spawned. So I might just hold off on that. I think I got the weapons I need for now. At least to get through the labyrinth. Excuse me. Wow, frog in my throat. Alright folks, I'm going to take that brief intermission I just talked about. I will be right back. I see what's about to happen and I can't get there in time. Ah! I was trying to run, but I had hot coffee. It's probably already too late. Alright, I'm gonna plug my laptop in here so I don't lose you all, and then I'll figure out how I'm gonna handle the lightning strike here. I'll probably just go ahead and let it do its thing. But, you know, I gotta at least try here, so I'm gonna do just that. Ah! Wow, I cannot believe I avoided Divine Justice. Divine Justice for, you know, taking too long getting coffee. And I totally warped to the wrong shrine, too, so that just happened. Honestly, I'm surprised as long as I was away that I didn't get struck by lightning. But But now that I've got that deliciousness in my mouth with the coffee going on, you know, the lightning strike would have been fine. Alright guys, there's a Korok seed on top of this deal, which I usually like to get because it helps me with my flight over to the tech lab. And it's raining, because it's Akkala and it's always raining. So I'll do my best getting up here. We can actually take a walkway for a lot of it. You know, ladders and stuff. If I can figure out where they all are anymore. There we go. Wow, that lightning is really firing off today. Yeah, guys, that was super close. Hey, good to see you, Countess. Glad you could make it today. I guess it's nighttime for you now. Let's see here. Nothing else really up here, I don't think. So I'll just go ahead and use this as a flyover point. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get a little bit more height. See if I can get on top of this little structure here. That would be ideal. I don't know if it'll actually let me stand up there or not. Yeah, it does. Okay, good to know. So this is very deceiving flying over here. Like, it looks like you've got all the time in the world to make it, but then that headwind kicks in, and then all of a sudden it just feels like you're not going anywhere, and you're not going anywhere fast. But I mean, he'll make it, he just won't make it to the top. You know, with any luck it won't be raining and I'll be able to throw the jumpsuit on and get topside of this deal. Oh wow, still light out, okay. Thought it got darker earlier your way. Okay, lots of goodies here. Now remember that 2 center pillars have something of interest, but again, I'd rather just kind of climb to the top and get through. Maybe kill this guy on the back end. I don't want to eat an attack power meal just yet if I can help it. Oh yeah, jumpsuit. Well, no, I want my stealth right now. This is probably normally where I like to make my climb up. Boy, Ascend would sure be handy right now. I wonder if that Guardian is awake yet. Oh yeah, he's awake alright. Ah, sweet. Good timing on the rain. Okay, Countess, good to know. I know my time zone does the same thing. Around 9 or 10, it's usually starting to get dark. But I did not know that the longest day of the year has already come and gone, so... Yeah, that's not a fun thought. Because what follows after that is the winter, and guys, I hate the cold. I know hate is a strong word, but I hate the cold. Being from California, and I never really had to experience cold before, I think that's why. Like, I just never learned cold until my adult years. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jumpsuit up at this point and go ahead and get this climb finished out. Get over to where we need to go. And I like to start the climb from here. Hopefully, you know, you can just jump all the way up and speed the process up a little bit. Not only that, this kind of keeps you out of sight of the Guardian that's roaming around. Alright, we are now topside, so I do want to kill these flying Guardians, but I guess I can do that after I hit the underside. So folks, right to the left of this deal, there's a little shortcut you can take. Look straight down, you should see a little alcove opening, hallway or whatever. Couple of torches, that is your ticket inside. Quick and easy, you don't have to worry about running around the maze. Good to go. Oh, I can't remember what's in there, but I know there's some goodies. Look at me trying to toss a fire fruit. You were accidentally climbing a mountain and threw your cobble crusher. I'm trying to picture how you would even do that while you were climbing. Maybe spamming buttons? But yeah, that could not have been a fun moment. For sure. Alright guys, so again, I'm not really sure what's in here. I'm just going to check it out real quick. There's a couple of bats along the way. A couple of extra eyeballs, never hurt nobody. Oh no, no bats, okay. Flame blade. I will check refresh. Actually, no, that... I like having the range on that. I like how it spits the fireball forward, so you know you can distance yourself a little bit from something in fire. Oh, missed him. Ouch. Oh, I missed them both? Ouch, I missed them both. And then they both said, hello. Alright, piece 1 of Barbarian set. I wonder which one this is and if I can... you know, include this with the helmet I already have. The Phantasma helmet or whatever it's called. Nope, it's the same freaking piece. That is just my luck. I call it the me luck, and that's okay. I understand it and I accept it. So I'm going to be stuffing my face here because I'm getting super hungry, so if you hear crunching sounds, yeah, that's me and that's legit. And it's not spinach. Or any leafy green that's crispity. Or any vegetable for that matter. I don't really need that, but I'm staring at it like I do. Alright. Now I had a pecking order here that I used to use. I think I went left first instead of right. And I'll definitely be consuming a meal here because I'm not putting up with only having one piece of the armor. I don't know if 820 is going to do it. I will try for... $11.30 there. Just in case things go wrong, make sure I got my shock arrows. And savage bow. Go ahead and trash that first on the lower grade stuff. Actually, that would be the spear. Nah, I might want the spear for the spiders. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter. What would really hit the spot right now would be some chocolate. Some dark chocolate. Well, Countess, so you like chocolate and greens. I guess you win. Both, best of both worlds. I've never been a vegetable fan. So yeah, that's... Oh yeah, you gotta... Like in anything vegetable fan, as an adult, I've had to kind of learn to just, you know, eat them. And in the process of doing that, I have come to, you know, be able to enjoy some veggies, but yeah, still overall, I'm more of a fruit and nuts kind of person. I really like berries, you know, bananas, just any fruit, really. And then, I don't think there's a nut I don't like. Whoop. There it goes. Ah, he's still kicking, too. Oops. Dee Dee. I mean, the California people I used to hang out with, we liked In-N-Out Burger. And yeah, there were vegetables on it, but you didn't go there for vegetables, you went there for the burger. So, yeah, like, I don't know, veggies just wasn't a big thing growing up. I wasn't really exposed to them a lot. You know, Mom cooked them and, you know, made sure we ate our vegetables, so that was always fun, but... Like, I don't know, just overall, yeah, it was a lot of fast food. It was a lot of... Golly, the In-N-Out Burger was just a daily. And sometimes you didn't even want a burger, you just wanted their french fries. Like, their french fries are so unique. It's so its own thing. And other restaurants have tried to say, oh yeah, super fresh cut french fries, but they don't taste the same, they're different. I don't know what In-N-Out does to their fries, but it's like one of a kind. I have not been able to duplicate those or find those elsewhere. Yeah, dressing, that's a good call. Of course, I don't want the added fats, but I mean, if I just put a drop or two on there, you know, just to flavor it, that would be nice. Make it more enjoyable experience, you know. What I really need to do is learn how to cook my vegetables. That's the one thing I'm lacking. Like, I don't know how to cook, really. Not good. I mean, I'm Italian, so I know how to cook, like, spaghetti. But, like, you know, proper, balanced, plated meals, yeah, I don't know. So that's part of the problem right there, is I just don't know how to cook them or prepare them in a way that's actually good. So yeah, finding enjoyment in vegetables has been a struggle. Yeah, balsamic, that's a good idea. That saves on the fat and stuff, and vinegar's good. Health food stuff going on. I like it. You just made a smoothie? Okay, so this might not be health food, but I recently made a chocolate, vanilla, and peanut butter smoothie. It was so good. So yeah, I have the ability to make one of those real quick. I have no idea, Dee Dee. Oh no, no in and out for you, Countess? Yeah, you're missing out then, because that's just insane. I mean, it's very basic, but it's so unique. It's its own thing. The fries are its own flavor. The burger is its own flavor. They have their own, special sauce. Like, there is no there is no substitute. It's all about, it just being that unique. And I remember I told some buddies of mine in Texas when they first opened one in Dallas, I was like, man, you gotta drive out there and try one. It was like a 2.5, 3 hour drive. He did, because I told him to. He got there and he's looking at this little dinky hamburger on this plate, and he's saying, really? This is what all the hype is about? So he ate the thing, but he wasn't happy about it. I was like, dude, I didn't say it was gonna be like a massive, steak burger. I mean, it's a pretty basic burger. It's just unique. It's its own flavor. And a lot of people that I've met, throughout the years in different areas have all said, oh yeah, in and out. There's nothing like it. So it's probably not gonna be what you think it is with all the hype. It's just its own unique thing is all. Okay, I'm doing real good on my meal here. Wow. 6 minutes to spare. I probably could eat in the 8-minute and been just fine. Yeah, Toby Fox, that sounds pretty good. And I've got blueberries in the freezer, so I could do a fruit smoothie too. I didn't, I wouldn't have to make it all chocolatey and peanut buttery. I could do like 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream, for texture and flavor. I can dump my protein in there. And I actually got a berry mix that sounds intriguing. I actually found a smoothie that I really liked. A little bit of chocolate syrup, like Hershey syrup or just any chocolate type syrup. Or, like Nestle Quick Powder or something like that. Anything chocolate. But that with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and berries. It actually tasted, when I did that with strawberries, it actually tasted like a legit, like, berries and cream flavor with chocolate. Like a chocolate dipped berries and cream. It was delicious. And then I did the same thing with blueberries, and it tasted like chocolate covered blueberries. I didn't even taste the vanilla or the cream in that mix. Like, it was just really, really unique and wild. So yeah, there's some different ideas too. God, we're all talking about food now. And here I am super hungry, which is probably why we're all talking about food right now. Alright, so now it is safe to get your circlet. I got my travel medallion. We got our monster parts. Rock and roll. Oh, I want to go topside. We need to get that guardian killed with the leftover time here. Where you at, Poppy? Oh. Getting away from us. What's up? Where you going, Poppy? Hey! Really? It's like the mug deal all over again. I can't bait him. Okay, you know what? Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't have my shield out? What just happened? I put my bow away, and my shield wouldn't pop. What was wrong there? Alright, we don't need it anyway. And that shield would have broken in a one hit, so it was just kind of not the right shield for that type of job anyway. So yeah, I kind of fumbled that a little bit, but we got through it. And I haven't been paying attention. I know I saw one ancient core drop, but I don't think I got the 3 I needed. So sadly, I still cannot get my ancient set bought. Yeah, we're too shy. So I guess what I'll have to do is go up here, kill these flying guardians, and hope for the best. Actually, dropping a hard save might be ideal. So I've only got the 4 ancient arrows, so it's like... kind of give myself a backup plan there real quick. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, catch up on comments, chug some more of the coffee deliciousness. Yeah, Dwarven D, that makes perfect sense, because those things are just delicious. So it very well could be something like that, where they're, you know, seasoning it or salting it in a solution overnight. Yeah, animal style, Dee Dee. You know what's up. And I do. Not always. You know, sometimes I like to mix it up a little bit, but yeah. I like my double animal style, absolutely. Onions gotta be grilled. If I go without, then I don't do onions, period, because I don't like raw onion. It hurts my mouth and stuff, and I just can't eat them. So, yeah, grilled I can get away with, though, and I do like them. Toby Fox. Didn't have time to wake up. Yeah, I feel you there. Okay, Sunny family, you're cooking. But what are you cooking? Is it something that's going to make me even more hungry? Or is it something that's going to make me wish you really were my next door neighbor and you could let me taste test your veggies? But you do need a thing called ACAI. I'm not sure I know what that is, Toby. Akai? Looks like I'm sending everybody to the kitchen. Enjoy, Dee Dee. If you have any chocolate, eat a little bit for me. Almond milk, yeah, I use soy milk for the protein, but same idea. I wonder if that would work. Alright. Break's over. Let's go ahead and get our guardians dead. I don't think I can updraft out. No, I cannot. But I can climb as long as it's not raining. I think there's only 4 of these buzzing around, so the arrows that I have should be perfect. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to clip that eyeball. Gonna be close. Got it. I actually ran out of air time there and didn't even realize it. Whoops. Oh, good. There's my core. Or is that a large? I can't even tell from up here. It's a large. I mean, yeah, we need those too, but it's really not what I need right now. Cereal with water. I'm not sure I like the sound of that. I made the mistake one Christmas. I was a little kid, you know, so I didn't know what eggnog was. I didn't know what alcohol was either. So anyway, it's Christmas time for the holidays, and I go to, you know, get up early like kids do, and I go to make my own cereal like kids do. And, you know, Mom and Dad aren't awake, so I open the fridge and I don't see the milk. I'm looking around like, okay, I don't see the milk. But I see a milk carton, which is the eggnog with alcohol. So I dump that in my cereal. Let me tell you guys, The shock to the system that I experienced when I put that bite of cereal in my mouth, there was nothing like it. And there's no words. And I think you can only really appreciate the true gravity of that if you were a child yourself. So yeah. It was just... I almost threw up. Like, it was bad. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned in comments in one of my older videos here that I didn't go around and get all these chests. No, I didn't. Like, I didn't want anything here. I mean, there might be a rupee or two, but I don't, I never really needed it. See, I just never really, went around and got them all and stamped them all. So maybe, here in Master Mode, I'll come back through here and scoop up all the chests. But basically, guys, my strategy is just follow the Sheikah slate. Figure out where one is, climb up. When it starts saying right below and then the Sheikah sensor shuts off, you need to jump down and look for it. So that's really what I did. But again, for walkthrough purposes, I probably should have done that. I probably should have had a map, just to kind of let people know exactly where everything was. Speaking of maps, I need to mark where that little shortcut was and how we got into the labyrinth in the first place. Making a pot of chili. I could get behind that. You're making... Okay, I'm not quite sure what that is, Dwarven. Sounds like something I'd try for sure. I'm very adventurous when it comes to cuisine. I just wish I knew how to cook stuff. Like, I'd be cooking all the time if I, had half a clue what I was doing. Yep, do it with beans, absolutely. Got to get those beans in there. Pork chops! It's all good. I still eat meat, just, it's rare is all. Wild rice, good. Yeah, wild rice is where it's at. Countess. That concoction. Well, I like to keep it interesting. I love me some mushrooms. I especially love sauteed mushrooms, but I'll eat them any way I get them. And they're surprisingly healthy. Fiber, antioxidants. A spoon of cocoa powder goes in chili? I did not know that. The Great Flame Blade? Are you talking about the one that's in here? I actually went by and... I just didn't pick it up, but yeah, it's there. Yeah, anytime is a great time for a burger. Chicken stew with red wine, that sounds good. So, funny story, I was staying up really late once for a night shift at the job I was working at the time. And in order to help keep myself awake, I decided at 3 in the morning it was a great time to go out in the backyard and fire up the barbecue. I made this massive T-bone steak. What I wasn't really ready for was that my body wasn't hungry at that time of night because I wasn't used to eating at that time of night. So I took like 3 bites of that thing, and I just did not feel like eating. I was like, wow, what a total waste. Probably the best steak I ever cooked, too. So, like, I kind of force-fed myself, but I didn't enjoy it. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and finish up these kills. And I'm going to have to take another brief intermission to let some angry coffee out. Oh no, I didn't mean to call the horse. I was just trying to get old boy's attention. I didn't even know that was a possibility. That horse's name ought to be Cinnamon, because I'm pretty sure it's going to commit suicide while it's up there. Okay, I just picked up another ancient core, so I need one more, guys. Fingers crossed. Can we pull this off? If not, I'm going to have to do a guardian hunt just so I can buy the super suit. Accidentally showered at 1 a.m. on a Saturday. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you just really want to shower. Nope. I do not think I'm going to connect with that shot. Let's see if I can't get a better targeting. Oh, wow, there's the horse again. Look at me go. There it is, bye-bye, we got it. Score! It is Christmas time in Akkala, and we got 2 of them to boot. Alright, that made up for all the lack thereof. For sure. So we got everything we came for. You know what? Stand by. Just in case, like, the power goes out or anything crazy happens. I shiny rock myself, anything's possible. Alright guys, while that's thinking, I'm going to hopefully be able to sneak away, and now you know what? I kind of learned my lesson the last time I took a brief intermission on the potential for lightning strikeage. So let's go ahead and get somewhere safe, shall we? Now I don't know if this is actually going to keep me safe. That ought to do it. I will be right back. Yeah, true that, DD. I'm back, by the way. More Guardians across the Tabantha Bridge. Honestly, I'm going to do a castle raid soon, so normally that puts me over for my suit upgrades. And then if it doesn't, you know, just go kind of pick off a few Guardians here and there to scoop up, you know, whatever's missing. But yeah, I want to do the castle raid, you know, real soon here. I'm kind of torn now. Do I want to do castle raid or do I want to do Gerudo first? And honestly, I'm probably leaning a little bit more toward castle raid first. This is true, Dee Dee. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I like to leave folks with something to look at. You know, watch Link nod off or whatever happens. I don't know. When I'm in the menus, it's just kind of like... I don't know. It's probably boring either way, but... Well, Toby Fox, thanks for all the food tips there. Everything makes perfect sense. Yeah, kind of, doesn't it? Like, if we talk to this thing, it teleports us into a battle arena or something. It's kind of unique. Alright, let's get our super suit bot. I might scoop up a couple of ancient arrows. We'll see where I'm at with parts for that. Yeah, I definitely want the helm. There it is, baby. Alright, let's see where we're at with arrows. They all take shafts. Yeah, I probably don't want to buy these right now. Nah, I'll be getting them in the castle for free. I'll just go ahead and stick to what I know here. Save the monster parts for the suit. Now, speaking of the suit, I am just super curious to know. And I don't think I've been to Kakariko Fairy Fountain in a while. I should have my... Endura carrots I can scoop back up. Lightning death. Yeah, well, I didn't trust myself anymore. Oops. Wow, made a lot of noise there and he still didn't flinch. I don't know why I did that. I know I don't need these necessarily. It was there and it was glowing, so that happened. As are the flowers, you know, shiny stuff. Endura carrots first, because I have a bad habit of doing my Great Fairy Fountain business and then warping away. In both games. Alright, let's see where we're at. Yeah, Sonny, we're going to be doing some Korok hunting too here. I'd really like to try to open... Oops. I'd really like to try to open up another weapon inventory if I can. Get one more Dragonbone Moblin Club or Ancient Weapon in there. I was going to go to the Bridge of Hylia today to do that, or at least to start it. But there's a couple of different, you know, Korok hotspots that I like to hit up. So I'll definitely be doing that before I log out today. Okay, the first one is usually a gimme. No, we do not need bubble gems, thankfully. I see a lot of recipe stuff there. I'll have to go back through and read that here. I'm really wanting to go in the kitchen now and start experimenting with food all of a sudden. Alright, so yeah, the ancient gears. I've got the springs for all 3 pieces. That's a sticking point in a lot of my playthroughs, is those doggone ancient gears. And that's another thing the castle raid will definitely help with, is, you know, stock it up on those. You need a lot of them, 30 of them. So yeah, I mean, we're close-ish. But, you know, experience has taught me getting 30 ancient gears can be quite an ordeal. So yeah, for now, I think I'll just break away, do some Korok seed hunting. And then, you know, maybe my next couple of lives next weekend will be, you know, Castle Raid and Gerudo. Not sure in which order. Probably Castle first, now that I think about it, just for the parts. You know, maybe I can get my Ancient going. So yeah, guys, let's warp over to the Hylia Bridge. A lot of good condensed Korok seed hunting here. They're really all over. They're around the lake, they're on the lake, they're on the bridge, they're just everywhere up here. A lot of bang for the buck for the amount of time you spend. So, Dee Dee, funny you should say. All of her little sounds used to bother me. I don't know what it was, but there was something off about that to me. So yeah, I don't know, just it got a little squeamish at some point. Wind Waker, the Great Fairies in that game did the same thing to me. It gave me kind of like the willies. It was just an awkward feeling. Alright, moving right along. I think I'll hit the bridge first. It doesn't really matter, we're going to try to get them all. But this being Master Mode, I know there's going to be balloon enemies. So I might plow right through all that with my horse. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make that flight high enough. Make sure I got good arrowage going. Actually, we're going to shock arrow these guys. Shock arrows tend to really accumulate in my inventory. I think that's all the Lionel hunting. A lot of them tend to wield shock arrows. That was not a one-hit situation. Good to know. Nobody wants a Lizzle Boomerang. I did not actually one-hit that archer. Or two-hit him for that matter. Lots of stuff on the bridge, you guys. It's not just Korok seeds here. Like, it's all starting to kind of come back to me. There's chests, there's hidden chests. Just all sorts of goodies here. Random goodies, too. Another one of my favorite little loot spots to hit up. We come for the seeds, but we stay for the everything else. I think I just quoted like a restaurant commercial somehow from back in the day. Alright, so speaking of Korok seeds, right off the bat... Oh. Yeah, Toby Fox, I definitely will. Thank you so much for sharing that with everybody. Yeah, like I said, I all of a sudden got in the mood to experiment because I'm reading all of what you wrote. It's like, you know, the mouth is watering, the desire for, you know, warm, chocolatey, gooey goodness. Boy, say that 10 times fast. Is all of a sudden taking over my thought processes. Alright guys, I think I'm going to drop my travel medallion here. You know, I took the time to get it for a reason. Just in case, you know, I wind up on the bottom side of this bridge, I don't have to fly all the way back over here. And I really want to take care of these guys now, so I'm not worrying about incoming arrows while I'm doing my looting. Didn't think I was going to get the headshot, but it was worth a try. Got that one, though. And this is where I really miss Magnesis and TOTK. You got more range here. Not saying I'm going to actually, you know, get this one with ease, but Ultra Hand? That would have been way out of reach. Critical hit, okay. Not bad. Was there anything up there I wasn't really paying too much attention to chests? It looks like a mighty bow. Don't need it. Good to know he's holding it, though. I don't think I see a chest up there. Alright guys, so I guess I'll start at the end and work my way back forward. There should be a couple of seeds in each little spot along this bridge for a total of 8. Sonny. You just silence them out. I always forget that's an option. Okay, I think there's only one on the steeple there. The number 2 that's in this little hot spot is this. Now, playing basketball here is not as easy as you would think. I honestly can't remember now where I like to stand before I toss. That might be it. And that's close. Yeah, I typically go through all these rocks, as a matter of fact. Unless I get really lucky with, you know, that perfect shot. They really make you work for this one, though, don't they? Oh, it was so close! I actually had that one aimed good. Oops. There we go. So I guess you have to be on that little ledge. Okay, I think I need to get underneath, but before I go underneath, we need to duck down right under the main part here. And there's a couple of pretty good hidden treasure chests under this thing too, by the way. I'm not sure if I remembered to get them all when I was here in my first walkthrough. Alright, give me a second here while I figure out where. There's one, but that's not actually the one I was even thinking of. The one I'm thinking of is like buried inside this chunk of slab here somewhere. If I'm remembering this right. This is always a risk with my memory here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just the two on the ledge. Wow, that's like a TOTK treasure chest right there. 5 arrows. What is happening? Okay, so I think I got him. Go ahead and head this way. You should have a balloon to pop and another Korok seed to pick up under a slab here. And I'm in the drink. Good thing it's not a far swim. Wow, buttons. Okay, I'll check my map here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so what I mean by like twos. So yeah, 2 and 2. That's how I know I got both of those. There's 2 right next to each other here. A couple right next to each other here. There's a couple of more over here for a total of 8. Now there's a bunch of other goodies down here, guys. I don't know if I'm going to get them all, but I'm going to take a moment and just kind of point some stuff out. In fact, I might even pull chests and just kind of see what I've got. Oh. I know one's a long distance bow, which I might actually go ahead and tech refresh my wooden one. I have been using that thing. And I know it's attack power upped, but that's my Thunderstorm backup bow, so honestly I can live without it. I've got the higher attack power right there if I really need it. I think one of these is a claymore. Long throw. We're off to a great start. Durability edge. Okay, that's right. That was the weapon I was thinking of. I just thought it was a claymore, but same basic idea. So yeah, that'll become my new burner weapon here in not too long. Probably don't need that anymore. Okay, not sure if anything else is down here. I'll go over there and do one more quick rune search. I think that's pretty much it for down here, though. Yeah, a lot of little chests buried in one small area. Alright, it looks like we're hitting about our 2-hour mark. So not quite sure how much more time I'm going to spend here. I'm starting to get super, super hungry now, and guys, I am just tired. I'm dragging. The coffee isn't exactly cutting it today. See, I'll probably just try to go around the lake, get a few more. I don't even know what we're up to. 15. Wow, we're so close. I need 40 for the next bump. So I need another 15, 20, I guess? 25, something? I'm not really sure if I can get all 25 here. I don't know anymore what the count is. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stand by. I'm going right past the Korok seed here. Okay, so this was one you probably just need to, climb it straight up so you don't take a risk of trying to jump around and then just, jump off instead. Like yours truly used to do all the time and then have to start the climb all over. Talk about an uneasy feeling climbing on this ledge. Really gives you that feeling like the fear of the heights kicking in. Yeah, we have been making good progress. Honestly, getting through Akkala was the main goal for today. I knew I wanted the seeds too, and I know I've been talking about doing some seed farming, so... Oh, it's tacked up anyway, perfect. Yeah, I don't know, just... I feel real good about last night and today's progress. And there's more seeds around here too, guys. Okay, I remembered the one on the tree, they're awesome. I think there's one out here in the water somewhere. I can never really find it until I just get out there and start ruining. Oh yeah, make sure I'm not missing a seed here. I am. Right down there. I don't know about that one, Toby Fox. I'm not a big mayonnaise consumer. I'll eat it once in a while on something, but... I mean, it's kind of like a dressing, so it makes sense. I mean, I'd be willing to try it. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for helping me, find different ways to eat my vegetables, because so far it's been a struggle. Alright, guys, actually, it makes a whole lot of sense to warp back up topside here and fly out for that seed. And a lot of times I skip the seed just because it's kind of time consuming. You gotta swim all the way out there. It's kind of hard to line the stuff up to put the block where it needs to go, I find. But I'm gonna try to knock it out anyway just because I'm in need. I am in need of seeds. Yeah, Toby Fox, I'm probably about 95% vegan. Most of what I eat is plants, so I eat a lot of nuts, nut butters. I eat a lot of fruits, like just berries, just mixed fruits, anything, everything. I enjoy it all. And then the vegetables, I cram them in because I know I have to. I know I need the nutrients, but again, it's just... it's not my primary bulk of my diet. That would be more like whole grain breads and fruits. That's really the bulk of my diet. Oh, check us out. We got Stam. Stam the man. Oh, we're so close. This is where I have trouble lining this one up. That worked out. I think I did that, Dwarven. Let me check my map real quick. That's a good point, though. Great Plateau is pretty quick and easy for seeds. But yeah, I'm pretty thorough on there, usually. You know, early game seeds. Now it looks like I hit them all. So the seed farming that I like to do is right here around Lake Hylia. And guys, we haven't even really started yet. I just did the bridge. I'm going to work back up to the top side of the tower here and start making my round around the lake. There's a lot of seeds here to be had. Another area I really like is kind of between where we're at now and the beach. There's a little route I used to like to run right there that had quite a few. So I might try to knock out those two little spots for right now. And then unfortunately I've just been bypassing a lot of seeds, going out and about, going here, going there. Normally if I take the time to get all those, you know, I'm a lot better off where inventory is concerned. Just kind of been in a hurry, you know, shiny rock syndrome, all that fun stuff. Alright guys, so first stop is going to be right down here somewhere. I used to be able to see this on the map. Maybe there? I'll figure this out. It's here somewhere, I promise. I think I just went a little bit too far out to the side. There's probably back closer to the bridge. Yeah, okay. I just had the location slightly off. So forget that stamp. That stamp is no good. Or pin. We're actually over here. Good old stasis. Man, this guy's gonna make me deal with him. Fine. At least we got bombs in BOTW. I don't mind it so much. I mean, I keep forgetting there's Dazzle Fruit and TOTK too. I guess I tend to over-rely on my followers dealing with the annoying stuff. And then it just turns into an even more annoying situation when they don't. How do you make milk out of almonds? I honestly, I think they just kind of extract the fats from the almonds to make like a comparable milk fat and flavors from it. But I know none of the protein makes it in, sadly. None of the fiber makes it in, so I don't know. It's kind of... I don't know how they process that down. Yeah, mayo and lemon juice. Used it. Love it. Actually, believe it or not, I like mayo and lemon juice on hamburgers. No cheese, no toppings, no other vegetables. Just the bun, the patty, mayo, lemon juice. It's actually pretty good. I used to really enjoy that as a kid. Haven't had one of those in years. So Raven is how you pronounce your name? I'm so sorry. I've been saying that wrong. So kind of like D Raven? All four, Toby. Has to be all four. That's a great idea, Sunny Family. Again, more ideas, more experimentation that I need to just get in the kitchen and start whipping stuff up. Throw things in, see how it goes, you know? But yeah, there's times where like when I'm just trying to force feed my spinach, I'll eat like a handful of pistachios with the bite of spinach and I grind it all up together and it actually flavors it quite nicely. So when I eat spinach for, you know, for when I just do it on my own, that's how I do it. When I'm doing it for punishment on the channel, I eat it straight up. Really make sure, you know, that the flavors reinforce, no more dying. Yeah, they sure do. Cashew almonds or almond chicken or something that I used to get from Chinese places. Or no. Cashew and broccoli plate is what I used to get. Very good together. Okay, I'm getting hungry again. Okay, so we should have another quick Korok seed right here. Oh, he spawned in awful late. Okay, so there's our second seed. Now, I already jumped down and got these, so normally that would be part of my route here, but I think I got those earlier on when I was chest hunting. They were convenient, so I picked them up. But there should be two right along this ridge line up top side here. Not only that, we're coming up on a really good loot spot for like sneaky river snails. We need those for our stealth suit upgrade. Actually, I don't think I need to punch this one in. Uh-oh, maybe I should have punched this one in. Yikes! I'll probably start getting pelted by Octoroks. They're all over the place over here. I just might make that 40 today. Or is it 45 that it wants? It might be 45. Yeah, so I was really only a third of the way there when I looked at that number 15. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen today. It'll be close. Okay, that's where I wound up there just now, and I think that's pretty much it. There's another goodie here, probably another Korok seed. If it is, it's a ring of lily pads. If it's not, then I'm mistaken. Okay, I guess just the fishing and the chests. That's right. Yeah, there's fish in there. Of course, you got your glowy fireflies. And then, of course, the durian's on the way. More Korok seeds? Yeah. And again, I want to make sure I'm not brain farting here. How many times have you guys heard me say that? Brain fart! Used to happen on the regular. I'm getting better. The spinach has helped. Okay, normally I would take the time to bomb all these over and collect wood and stuff, but... I mean, I guess I kind of need the durian, so... Not sure where I'm at with my wood. Oops. Kind of funny, I didn't think the fireflies withstood the bomb blast, but I don't see any popping. Okay, I know there's a seed over here. Sneaky river snails that I mentioned, guys, it's in all these little lakes. So yeah, you'll be able to go through and just kind of scoop up tons of the things. I'm not sure how many exactly are here, but I know it's a good number. Wow, I'm just not going to be left alone today. It is not meant to be. Whoops. Ouch. Just because I can. See ya! Well, apparently that was a massive waste of time. Moving on. Speaking of horns... Now, I remember in BOTW, those things really smart. Uh-oh. That arrow dipped. I don't know if that's going to be a horn or just regular scale now. So yeah, getting back to those things really smarting. We're in water, and that can really do some damage, so... I'm going to err on the side of caution. Keep a little bit of distance. Okay, it's the horn. So yeah, we're definitely going to go try to cook with that real quick, see what happens. But if I can get a guaranteed 30, I'll just go ahead and cook. I don't know what I'll cook. I guess an attack power for now, just for a good long hunt. And then, you know, when the time comes for Eventide, I'll do the stealth. And then when the time comes for the trials, I'll do the 3 defense. Look at me taking the time to walk all the way up here when I put that down for a reason. Oh well, lots of food discussion. Cheetos! Alright. Good chats today. Kind of cool watching you guys all just get into discussion over food. But yeah, I definitely like the ideas that are coming out, so I'll be making more of an effort to get in the kitchen and just try making different things instead of relying on quick stuff all the time. Okay, I don't know if you can actually see these snails. If they're underwater, you cannot. So you just kind of got to walk around and spam button look for them. But they're here, alright. This is another good early game loot spot, you know. Help you get a good jump start on upgrading that stealth suit. I don't necessarily think I need a ton of night blue shade anymore. Or blue nightshade. Oh yeah, the Koroks. Totally forgot they were here. There I am, you know, like a dog with my nose pointed at the ground, sniffing, not paying attention to my surroundings. So yeah, when I say lots of Korok seeds here, definitely for the time I spend, I feel like they just come awful quick. Okay, I'm probably okay on sneaky snails now. I think I already upgraded one of the pieces. And then after that, it's going to be a ton of stealth fin trout, so... yeah, if I'm not there, then I'm awful close. Alright guys, more Korok seedage. I think there's one up here. I think we go look. Okay, DDC, I didn't know that. I'm always getting mixed information on, like, how to eat your vegetables. And, you know, one source will say, you know, cooking this destroys these vitamins. But then other sources I read say you've got to cook this because that's the only way to release certain nutrients. So I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do anymore, but I think what I have been doing is sometimes when I go out and I can get my hands on, you know, some sauteed spinach or cooked spinach, I eat that, and then I also eat the raw. So, like, I kind of get a little bit of both, maybe. I don't know. You know, again, I'm not very savvy on this stuff, but, like tomatoes is another one of those things I read up on, that there's some nutrients in the tomato that are only released in the cooking process. But then it also tells you, be aware, it's also going to destroy some vitamins. It's like, okay, then what do they want me to do, you know? And I think there's another Korok seed around here, guys. There's a false wall, and I'm just not seeing it. And I honestly don't know now if that's a Korok seed or a treasure chest. I know it's around here somewhere. And it's inconspicuous, like... you kind of have to know where it is, kind of thing, so you know that you're looking at it. If I can't find it here real quick, I'll just kind of move on. One seed won't kill us, I suppose. Oh, there it is over there. Got it. Okay, so it's definitely a seed. Awesome. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this little spot. Now, if I wanted to keep going, guys, there's quite a few more over here. And then one of my other faves is right around here, the beach. So I think I like to run a route kind of like from the stable. There's some like here, here, along this path. Along here, out to here, and then like kind of like back on this side you get some more. Then you can zigzag again, kind of get them on this little path. So yeah, again, you know, it might be kind of time consuming to do all that. Maybe for now I'll just kind of stick to this area and see what we can pull. Starting with right down here. It's not coming to me if there's any up here. I can't remember. The ones that are coming to me are down here. Do a quick seed check, 29. So I've almost doubled this seed since the last time I've looked at it, which wasn't that long ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need 45 for the next weapon slot. And then 55. Wow, that really hurts. Oh, hello. How many? He brought his whole family. Oh wait, stand by. Alright, yeah, I don't know what that nutrient is, or they said several, but one in particular, it was powerfully released when it was cooked. There's no Korok seeds here. There's a chest, but it's nothing I want, so yeah, we're gonna bypass this. But at the end of the day, they said, you know, just try to fit some tomatoes in that are not cooked and try to fit some tomatoes in that are cooked. So sometimes I'll put raw tomato on something, you know, a sandwich or whatever. And then cooked tomatoes usually go into burritos, things like that. Actually, I really like just eating a tomato. Now, the weird slimy stuff in the middle creeps me out, I'm not gonna lie. But sometimes I'm just in the mood for a tomato, you know, I just want the taste. So I get out the table salt and I just kind of take a bite out of it, and then I sprinkle a little bit of salt on each bite thereafter, and it's actually a nice, refreshing treat. I just need to get past the, mentally get past the slimy stuff. Alright guys, I really don't remember this well, so I'm going to do my best. Maybe it'll start coming to me just, you know, as I kind of making my rounds here. Yeah, cherry tomatoes. Oh yeah, Majora's Mask. I always forget I've got that. It's like I use that right away, and then I put it away, and I never pull it back out. Thanks for reminding me I even have that. It be raining in my game. Might be one right behind me. Maybe not. Oh. There we go. I might have to pull up a dungeon map to make sure I'm not missing seeds. I really haven't been here. Well, I haven't been anywhere in a long time, but like, this is not one of my normal 2-goes before, so I just don't have it committed to muscle memory, I guess. think there's more over that way. I'm going to pin that just because I need to go over there and take a look. Oh yeah, mushrooms here too. Nice little fringe benefit. Oh, I didn't get my blast radius on that. Whoa, did you see that? They almost drilled me. I can't remember. Did this rock do something? I feel like there's a seed down there. Ah, there we go. Lots of looting here too. I remember there being a lot of treasure chests. That's why my beeper is pinging off the hook. I really just want to get the seeds. Oh yeah, snails here too, by the way. It's another good spot for those. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a talus here somewhere hiding, lurking, waiting. Probably nothing I want, but I'm going to check it anyway. Oh, that's all you have to do to scare a bobkin? Okay. Okay, so sure enough there is another seed over here. And now that I'm actually running around up here, it's dawning on me. I left a couple down by the lake. Two, in particular, that come right to mind, so I'm going to drop a quick travel gate and go back and get those. Well, maybe not. One's like way over here somewhere. The other one is a boulder to... Yeah, they're kind of out of the way. But I need them. I need them. Hiccups. So somebody left in a comment or a post last night, I can't remember now who it came from, but they were talking about polls. And I think that would be fun for the lives. I just need to figure out how to do one. I did Google it briefly before bed last night. I was kind of tired, so I didn't absorb a lot of that, but I didn't find like an instruction or a tutorial yet for how to set it up. So, you know, when I can actually get that part sorted out, I don't know, I think that would just be kind of fun. Do a poll about just, it can be about anything. The game, you know... Can be about off-topic subjects. Like the first one that came to my mind when I thought about doing a poll was, okay, what is your minimum comfortable temperature to be outside in shorts. Because there's sometimes I'm outside and it's literally snowing. But there's somebody outside walking around in shorts. So my minimal temperature for short wearing is anything less than 60 degrees, I'm out. If it ain't at least 60 degrees, there's going to be pants. And even 60 might be a little brisk. Depending on the type of day it is. Like if it's cloudy and windy, yeah, 60 ain't going to cut it either. That might be more like 70. Alright, so I know there's another Korok seed around here, guys, but I'm not sure where. It's a pinwheel. And there's actually another one back this way a little bit, like in a ring of lily pads. I think that's over this way more, though. So I'll get that on the back side. But I know this one's closer to water, so at least we don't have to climb. There we go. And I remember this one being kind of tough. Long distance bow, maybe? I didn't think it was going to work, but I had to try. Okay, I wasn't sure. That was an experiment. I've actually never tried using bomb arrows on these ones before. It doesn't look like it's doing the job. Oh, I did get a couple. One. So I guess instead of aiming at the actual balloon, you can always do it that way. But honestly, I'm finding this not to be as easy as just trying to shoot the things. Actually, I need to start using some of these arrows. Yeah, these are tough. Ah! Okay, maybe I should just use the bomb arrows? Wow. I'm gonna trash this bow and not even hit these things. There we go. I dug deep on that one. And that one. And, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think there's another boulder around here we have to push down. In addition to that ring of lily pads. So I'm going to stay topside and see if I can't locate that. Unless that was the one I already pushed down. Yeah, maybe I'm getting my lines crossed. Right where it should be. I don't know why they have so many Korok seeds here condensed on this lake. And then you go to the Korok forest and there are none. The things that make you go, huh. Couple more seeds over here, or one at least. Yeah, that might get a little hairy. I'm not going to bother with that one. Let's go ahead and get a quick travel. Oh, there's another really good Korok seed route right by us here. Good to know I'm not alone, Dee Dee. And I'm glad I remembered to switch over to shock arrows since I had tons of them. I think I've already checked that. I know there's a seed here. But yeah, there's like quite a few along this route, which I bypassed again in the interest of getting somewhere quickly. But that was quite a lot of seeds I let go there. So I might have to kind of go back through and hit these while we're kind of over on this side of things. And there is a memory here. Of course I can't get it because I haven't talked to Impa yet. I need to make that a priority at some point. I don't think there's any seeds on these trees. I don't know why I just thought maybe there was. Okay, now the sneaky river snails are lighting up. I don't necessarily need them, but... So down in the swamp here, I don't think there's so many Korok seeds. There might be one or two laying around, but a lot of it's just going to be random treasure chests. So yeah, we'll go ahead and move along. There's our stone talus, by the way. Hiding, waiting. Oh, there's a Korok seed. If I didn't light up that stone talus, I never would have seen that. Raven, you're asking, when am I going to activate Super Chat? I have no idea what that even means. Let me see if I can play with buttons, though, and see if something like that pops up. Moderation participants, timestamp reactions, pop-out chat. I don't know, I might have to Google that one, because I'm not familiar with what that means. Actually, guys, I need a brief intermission. I have to let some more coffee go. I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back in the saddle. And I feel like I'm starting to get mushy brain here, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to last. Ooh, star fragment. But I'll do my best here. I really want to get the seeds I'm aiming for, which I'm not far off. That really was a good, I know it was time consuming, guys. Thanks for bearing with, you know, the grinding part of the game with me. Gotta get them, you know, gotta get it done. So one way or another, I guess it's going to take time. But I really like showcasing my go-tos for just quick seeds, because a lot of the other areas, you know, there's a lot of traveling in between involved. And it can just really drag on and make it feel even more tedious. Doink! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Go join your friend. So close I can taste it. Wonder if I got the one across the way there. I did. Okay. So yeah, I have options here. I can either cross the river, get a few more over that side. I guess I will, since, you know, those are probably the more out-of-the-way ones, and I'm here. Should be a boulder to push right around here somewhere. Excellent. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Getting back to that super chat, you know, I really had to take a break there, but I know there's a lot more I could be doing with the channel here, and I don't. You know, again, I'm a little bit timid with technology, so I'll have to figure out what the super chat thing is all about. And I also know that there's a way where I can set up, like, a way people can become members on the channel, but I would have to set a dollar amount to that, and I didn't feel right doing that. Just, I don't know, in my mind, if you're already watching the videos, you're already giving your time. You know, so I don't know how you guys feel about that. I didn't feel right about even doing it, so that's why I never set something like that up. But, you know, if there's interest in something like that, I don't know unless you guys kind of tell me, kind of deal. So, you know, if that's something that I should look into and maybe set up, you know, I'll figure it out. I'll get it done. But the way I understood it, just by reading through my studio channel, there was people can become members, so it like enables them to maybe see certain videos I wouldn't publish to other people. You know, and I don't know what exclusive content I would even make. You guys would kind of have to tell me, you know, give me a little bit of guidance there. What would make that worth it to you to, you know, give me a couple of bucks a month or something. I don't know. I think they recommend about $5 a month, you know, so it's not expensive. Again, guys, my first initial reaction to that when I read it was, well, I'm not going to do that. I don't feel right about it, but, you know, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe you guys really do want to be a part of something like that. So instead of making that decision for everybody, I thought maybe I would throw that out. And reading your comment about the super chat reminded me to talk about that. So thank you again for the ideas there. Okay, where am I at? If I'm at 45, you know where I'm going. 2 more! So close! Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh my god. I feel like there's one around here somewhere, but it's not coming to me where. Coliseum's got a few. I already picked a few up there. Oh yeah, there's another good route, guys. This river. All the way from... Hold on, let me get my bearings so I can call this out right. I think starting from this bridge, working our way north, tons of seeds on either side of the river, all the way up. A couple of them, you know, out a little ways, but yeah, that's another good, quick little hit-it route for Korok seed hunting for sure. Just need a couple more quick seeds. I guess what I'll do is I'll just, you know, get the few I mentioned that are kind of close to this area. And guys, they're on both sides of the river. There's a couple over here, quite a few over this way. I got one already, I see, and a couple more it looks like. Quick ones. So yeah, I know there's like one more here. I think there's one like here, on top of a flagpole maybe? Let's go find out. Thanks, Dee Dee. Yeah, I mean, it is part of the game. That's a good point. You know, you gotta get it done. It can't just be all Lionel hunts. You know, there's farming that goes into that, strategy, etc. So, yeah, good point. Wow, gold bobkins everywhere. So shiny. There's actually a Korok seed right there on that. Yeah, actually there's a lot more around here than I think I'm remembering. And of course I just can't help myself. Gotta see what's inside. Durability. Now I regret my decision to see what was inside. Speaking for myself, free is good. Yes, it is. Well, sometimes. Sometimes they say free, and then, you know, $15 later, it's not free anymore. Case in point, I got a free pizza from Domino's Rewards. But to get that pizza, I had to spend $15, so... Not really sure what was free about it. It probably saved me money somehow. I'm not really sure how much, but it sure wasn't free. Ooh, stamina. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Armored, sure. Oh yeah, I got that horn too, guys. Don't let me forget, when I go to Korok Forest to get my weapon slot, I want to cook a long-lasting attack power. Ooh, if I even can. I might not be able to. I'm out of bananas. Got 2 razor shrooms. No crabs, no fish. 2 razor shrooms and a prong, you might do it. Yeah, I'll do an elixir. No, wait. I can't. That takes all 5. So a prongy and 2 razor shrooms plus the dragon horn. And a thistle, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I wanted to do it right, I should probably just go somewhere real quick and scoop up some bananas. Another good reason to do the Yiga clan hideout. Lots of bananas in that place. I think you even make a better loot spree in that dungeon than, you know, going through the forest. Alright, 45. Goal! Score! Let's get some bananas because I want to do this right. And it never hurt nobody to have a few extra bananas. Yeah, hotels. Not only that, flights. I noticed free flights really aren't free flights. There's definitely money involved. Yep, my brains are getting mushy, guys. I can feel things starting to shut down here. So sadly, I think I'm going to have to call it here pretty soon. And honestly, I mean, we're just about there. We'll go to Korok, we'll cook. Get inventory, and then I will go ahead and call it. So folks, I'll just go ahead and say goodbye. My goodbyes now. Thank you, for hanging out. All the chat today was fun. All the food discussion. I got a lot to think about now next time I step foot in the kitchen. I'll probably have to go back through and read a lot of that, to get the recipes right, but it's down in writing, so it's awesome. So again, thank you so much for taking time today, chatting, hanging out, the whole 9 yards. It's been really awesome. Alright, Korok Forest, here we come. Yeah, okay, so I started at 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been a solid 3 hours. Good gaming today. Got a lot done. I really didn't think I was going to pull this off with getting my next weapon slot, but the Korok seeds went a lot better than I anticipated. Okay, I will do the cooking first. I still don't have my bloopy picture. I talk about that every time I stop by. One spirit orb shy. Really? It's not a priority. Alright, so I'm going to try the attack power just so you know. Next time I do a really long hunt, I could just eat one meal and be done with it. But more ideally, I'd like to make the other meals at some point too. Okay, so there's 4 of that. There it is. It was right in front of me. I think I was even highlighting it. Wow. Okay, there it is, guys. Guaranteed high level. And this is something I never knew about. So, again, thank you so much for being so generous with your knowledge on here today. That saves me a ton of time grinding out the monster extract meals to get these. That saves a lot of effort and energy and going through Fang and Bone constantly to have to buy said monster extract in the first place. So, guys, thank you so much for that little Christmas present in June or whatever we're in right now. Much, much appreciated. And that is absolutely huge. So, yeah, it's going to help a lot of folks out, too, being able to show that. Pretty much everybody from here on out that watches this will now know. So, again, just thank you so much for sharing and being generous with your knowledge. Alright, folks. Hestu. Weapon. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And the next one is 55. Ugh. Man, they really made that hurt in this game. Alright, so yeah, one more Dragon Bone Moblin Club or Ancient Weapon, whatever I decide. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm finally getting to a point where I'm not feeling so claustrophobic with my inventory. I've got the bone weapons lining up, I can dump some of these spears, don't get me wrong, these are not going to last. That's going to break soon anyway, so I'll just get rid of that now. Yeah, I'll only keep a couple of crushers, Actually, I've got overkill on the claymores right now. I got tons of these that I normally don't, Get rid of that. These are my combat weapons. Normally, I only keep 2 of those because I normally don't use them. So right now it's just sucking up space in inventory. That'll be my burner weapon / sledgehammer. Yeah, I'm looking real good on inventory, so I'll probably go back around and get some Dragonbone Moblin clubs when I come back on. Some ancient weapons, most likely. Kind of fill those gaps. And, yeah, guys, like I said, I'm kind of torn. Saturday night is probably going to be the castle, and honestly, I can spend some time in the castle. So I'm not sure that's going to happen in one stream. You know, we're going to have to play that by ear. I want to be thorough. I want to make sure I'm getting all the ancient arrows, because the main goal is guardian kills. And, you know, ancient arrows are my bread and butter for that. So, you know, I'll hit the gatehouses. I will show you guys how to get the Lynels to drop weapons. There's a little trick to, you know, getting around that glitch. Basically, what you have to do is you have to engage in the Lynel fight or come within render distance. Reload a save. So basically, before you do that, you got to put down a save. I kind of forgot that step. Then, you know, render in the Lynel. Then reload that save. Go back in there, and then you'll be able to kill it, and he'll drop weapons. But they're not leveling weapons. They're going to be basics. So if you really want to go through all that trouble to get the weapons, that's up to you. Just know it's going to be Savage Lynel Blow with no bumps. No 5-shot burst, no nothing. Same thing with swords and shields. So anyways, thank you so much again. Thank you so much for hanging. All the chat today was awesome, once again. Will that work in TOTK2? What did I miss? Hold on. Absolutely, guys. Happy to do it. Happy to have you. And thank you as well. Yep, happy to give it, guys. Happy to do these streams. It's mutually appreciated, so thank you. Oh, I don't know, Wanda, about the meal. I honestly didn't even know that was a thing in BOTW, so... there were a lot of carryovers, though, from BOTW in the cooking world. You know, a lot of the same cooking bonuses apply, so I'd imagine it would work in TOTK. The only way to really know is to try. You know, I would drop that save. If you happen to have a horn, throw it in a cooking pot, see what happens. If I can remember to do it next time I'm on TOTK, I'll definitely give that a try myself as well. So yeah, folks, we're going to go ahead and do outro. Folks, thank you so much for sticking with. I definitely hope that helps you all out. If you wouldn't mind, and if you haven't done so already, please leave me a comment below. Hit that like button. That is absolutely and always appreciated. So folks, as always... until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting.